do you think you are? Was the question my therapist posed to my 22-year-old self. Immediately, I activated my inner city Philly girl face and almost said, "Who are you talking to?" But before I could utter the word, she interrupted and said, "Pause for a moment. Think about it and take your time and answer the question. Yah, who do you think you are?" I felt a burning sensation all through my body. My hands began to shake. I could feel the swelling in my throat, and I couldn't hold back the tears. I don't know. I don't know. Because honestly, I indeed did not know. The world had told me lies of who I was and who I was to be. They decided that I would be a statistic, a product of my environment, the angry black female with unresolved trauma. The tears continued to fall. My therapist gave me a tissue in one hand and a blank journal in the other with these instructions. Over the next 7 days, I want for you to first write how you felt in this moment, in this session. Every emotion that has come up, I want for you to write it down. Secondly, I want for you to take a few days, pause, dig deep, and answer the question, who do you think you are? I left that session angry that I allowed someone to see me cry that I did not know, confused and determined. I was determined to never allow myself to not be able to answer a question about me. I was determined that I would no longer identify with what the world said I should be. I was determined to unlearn, to unleash, and to become who I was destined to be. That day started my journey of self-reflection and emotional wellness. 20 years ago, I can stand here today saying that I love me, that I know who I am, and I know who I think I am. I think I'm smart. I think I'm brilliant. I'm a tad bit sassy, somewhat bossy, but I own my space. That session, that experience changed the trajectory of my life and introduced me to my life's work of cultivating people across the world to become the best version of themselves. Not for any other reason, but because they deserve to be. Equity says that we all should be treated fairly. For some of us, we come out the womb not being treated fairly. And because of what society says, we believe it. So I am on a journey to help people rediscover who they truly are, not what others have deemed they should be. Self-reflection has been the catalyst for my success, And I am able to look at others with a different lens, not from a bias, not from what others say, but from my heart, because I did the work to see people in a new way. Self-reflection is about introspect. It's about us taking an opportunity to look at our values, our beliefs, our emotions, our thoughts, and what motivates us. Reflection allows us to see ourselves in a greater way and have greater awareness. I wish I could say that self-reflection was easy, or that that journey that I embarked on was easy. It wasn't. And today, with the so much fast-paced things going on in the world, and every minute of our calendar being full, and we're moving from place to place and event to event and experience to experience, it is hard to pause. But you have to be intentional with taking time to reflect. These past 18 months have been hard for all of us, individually, collectively, as a society, and as a world. We've experienced uncertainty, civil unrest, grief, loss, anxiety, depression. And as we are excited and eager to move to our next normal, I implore you to pause and think about who you've become after these 18 months. Have you asked yourself the question, who am I after I've experienced this? How well am I? Do I have the emotional capacity and strength to move forward? Because emotional wellness is about acknowledging and being aware of our emotions and managing the relationship we have with them, not allowing the emotion to dictate what you do. Emotions last between 60 and 90 seconds. After that, it becomes a thought, then a behavior. It's our physical response in our body to what's going on in the outside world. Emotions are data, but not directives. Are you listening to your emotions and doing what they say, or are you managing them? That's what emotional wellness is. And as we continue to move forward and go back to work in our everyday lives, have you taken time to rediscover you? Every part of you, what's changed, what's new, how you came out different, and who you decide to show up as. In order for you to serve anyone, to see others, you have to see your own biases that you bring to the table. Emotions are like biases. They're not good or bad. They just come to let you know what's going on in the inside. And as you go out and show up in your world, in your space, making it better, making it greater, don't forget to take a moment to rediscover you. Thank you.